Hello guys and welcome back to another video. In today's video I'm going to be showing you the all new 2024 GMC Acadia Elevation. There's three trims you could choose from. There is the Elevation, 84 and Denali. So this one is the base trim, but it does have a few options. So let me go ahead and show you all the options and features this Elevation trim has. Under the hood there is a 2.5 turbocharged 4-cylinder engine. It is connected to an 8-speed automatic transmission. This engine produces 328 horsepower and 326 pound-feet of torque, and the fuel economy numbers are 19 in the city, 24 highway, and 21 combined. Here is a MSRP sticker of this 2024 Acadia. If you guys are interested in the standard features it has, go ahead and pause the video. It does have few options and packages, and the price with destination is $48,265. If you guys are interested in the color is called Crystal Metallic, and it does look okay. It does have a lot of metallics in it, but I would definitely get a different color. Maybe black would look better on this all new Acadia. Coming to the front, I think the front looks good. I think GMC did a great job with the grille and the front end of this Acadia overall. GMC is nice and big. There is a ton of chrome right here in the front. Front facing camera, there is gloss black on the grille. A little bit hard to see, but this is finished right here in gloss black. This is finished in gloss black. The inside is finished in flat black, and there is a bottom grille. I love the chrome in the bottom, fog light, and everything right here in the front is LED, and that's expected for the price point for an SUV that costs almost $50,000. I love the daytime running light and the turn signal indicators, and the high and low beam are sitting in a projector tube. But yeah, overall I think the front end looks good. Again guys, this color has a ton of metallics in it, but overall I think GMC did a great job with the Acadia. There's three trims you could choose from. There is the Elevation, 84 and Denali. But let's go ahead and move to the side and I'll show you the side view of this Acadia. Here is a side view of this Acadia, and it does look very good. Again guys, this thing competes against the Palisade, the Highlander, the Pilot, the Ford Explorer, the Kia Telluride, and the Chevy Traverse, and there is a few more, but it is a very competitive class. And yeah, the side view looks very good. Nothing really crazy right here. There is no sharp lines or anything like that. Everything is very smooth right here on the side. For the rims, they are 20-inch rims. The size is 255, 55, 20. I think they have a good look, but you guys can actually get 22-inch rims, which is insane. But I think those 20-inch rims look very good. There's an Acadia badge right there. It is finished in chrome. On the mirror, there is a blind spot monitoring system and a 360 camera. 360 is actually standard on this Elevation trim, and the mirror cap is finished in gloss black. For the window trims, the bottom is finished in black, the top is finished in chrome. There is roof rails, and this one has a panoramic sunroof. It is part of an option. And yeah, overall I think the side view looks good. The ground clearance is 7.8, and by the way, getting in and out of this SUV is very easy. And yeah, overall I think it does look very clean from the side. But let's go ahead and move to the back and I'll show you the back view of this Acadia. Here's the back of this GMC Acadia, and I think the back looks pretty good. For the tail lights, everything is LED, and that's expected from an SUV that cost $50,000. Design looks nice, and I really like this black trim in the back. GMC logo is nice and big. Here is the back wiper, third brake light, and for the spoiler back here, I think it does look very good. It makes the SUV look nicer. Acadia is on the left side with all-wheel drive, and Elevation is all the way to the right. Bumper is finished in plastic. There is reflectors and a turn signal indicator. Dual quad exhaust tips, which is nice. They're not fake. They are connected to the exhaust itself, or to the pipes themselves. There is parking sensors back here, and yeah, overall I think the back of this Acadia looks good. Here's the remote for this GMC Acadia. It does look very good, very high quality, and it has a really nice weight. It doesn't feel too heavy and it doesn't feel too light. And this key has 5 binds on it: lock, unlock, remote start, trunk release, and a panic bind. Let's go ahead and open the tailgate. And up there is a handle, a button to drop the tailgate down. You could set the height of this tailgate, by the way. And inside there is actually a decent amount of space, with the third row being up. Nice, spacious, and underneath there is a lot of space. There is tie downs, and there is a 12-volt back here. More tie downs on the left. Let's go ahead and drop the seat down. Very easy to do. You could do it with one hand, which is nice. Let me actually go ahead and move the second row to the front and show you how the back of this Acadia looks like with the third row only being down. Alright guys, so I dropped the third row down, and there is a ton of space with the third row being down. But let me go ahead and drop the second row down. I really wish there were some handles back here to drop the second row down, but sadly there is none. But let me go ahead and drop the second row down and show you the amount of space with all the seats being down. Alright guys, so all the seats are down in this Acadia, and there is a ton of space. This SUV is massive. The opening is very big, so putting things in and out is super easy, and even the loading floor is very low, so you don't have to lift things very high to be able to put them in the SUV. But yeah, a lot of space in the back or inside of this Acadia. Here is the interior of this 2024 all-new GMC Acadia. The interior looks very, very good. Steering wheel has a beautiful design to it. I love this opening right here in the bottom, and I really like the brushed aluminum. And yeah, overall I think the steering wheel looks good. It is extremely light, so driving it around parking lots like this, it is very, very easy. This SUV is massive. It is a 3-row SUV, but it is extremely easy to drive, which I like. Right here, this is very, very soft, and I really like the design of this speaker. This is soft. This right here is hard, but does have a tiny bit of softness to it. I really like this trim. Beautiful screen, and it is very, very responsive. There is a screen right here. I'm not exactly sure about the size of the screen, but I'll go ahead and put the size in the bottom of this video. Right here on the left, there is the wiper controls for the front and back, the turn signal indicators, and there's some paddle shifters behind the steering wheel. On the right, that's the shifter for the 8-speed automatic transmission. All you have to do is pull it towards you and then drop it down. And if you want to put it in neutral, just go ahead and hold it. And then if you want to put it in reverse, do the same thing, push it up. And here is the park button. Here is the push to start. And again guys, I really like this trim. This is soft. I love the stitching, and design overall looks very, very good. Right here, this is soft, more of that stitching, more of that trim. The air vents look very good, high quality, solid. I love the chrome right here. And right here on the left, there is the parking brake modes, basically the drive modes: all-wheel drive, the engine shut off, and the brightness control. When you click the all-wheel drive button, it will go back and forth between the two-wheel drive and all-wheel drive. For the modes, if you click the mode button, it will display it in the bottom next to the all-wheel drive sign. But right here on the screen, it will display exactly what mode you are in. So there is normal, sport, off-road, snow, and then it goes back to normal. This screen right here in front of me is extremely clear, and it is nice and bright. Right here on the steering wheel, there is the adaptive cruise control. You could actually get this GMC Acadia with Super Cruise, part of a package on this elevation trim. I think it's around $3,000 if I'm not mistaken. This is the low gear, so it has to be in drive to be able to put the SUV in the low gear. It does have adaptive cruise control and blind spot monitoring system, rear cross traffic. Right here on the right, there is the voice command, music, phone controls, and there is the heated steering wheel button. This right here will change the screen, so you could go to different screens just by clicking this button right here. And for the screen, it is a 15-inch screen. It does look very good. It is very responsive, and it is very clear, which I really like. And it does have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and it does actually fill the whole screen, which is nice. And it does have built-in Google Assistant or Google Apps. And yeah, overall it does look very good. Right here in the bottom, you will have the climate controls. So there's the auto function, sync, fan speed right here, temperature. There is a climate control menu. So let me go ahead and actually show you. You could control the rear climate from here and the front. So here is the fan speed, the temperature, the modes. Here is the front. You could do a few more things: auto, sync, AC. And the good thing about this system is that there is two ways to control the climate. There is buttons, so you could raise and decrease the temperature, decrease the fan, and you could use the screen to be able to control the climate. So that's a very nice move from GMC. I love the air vents. There's a wireless phone charger, nice storage place, one USB type C, one USB type A, 2 cup holders, and I really like this trim. I think it does look good. There's 2 cup holders right here. They're nice and big. The armrest is nice and soft. I love the stitching. This right here is hard, but it is wrapped in like a leather material. I love the stitching. In the bottom there is a 12 volt and a ton of space. Let me go ahead and show you what's inside. There's a nice massive tray, and there is one light. And yeah, overall I think the space inside is very, very good. There's 2 cup holders back here. Rear view mirror doesn't look the best. It does look very old. I'm not a big fan of it. Maybe only on the elevation trim it looks like that. Maybe the higher trims has the auto dimming and the frameless one. Right here there is the OnStar, SOS. There is the emergency light button, LED lights, which is nice. 3 buttons right here to control the sunroof, and this is the glasses holder. And you could tilt the moonroof from one button. You could open it from one button, and you could open the shade from one button. So there is 3 buttons for the sunroof. Let's go ahead and open it, and it is one touch, by the way. And this panoramic sunroof is part of an option. Let's see if it opens more. So yes, it does open more. And right here the visor is very thin or slim. There is LED lights, which is nice, and the mirror is very small. I really wish it was a little bit bigger, but the lights are very nice. But yeah, overall I think the front or the interior of this Acadia looks very good. But let's go ahead and move to the back now, and I'll show you the back seats. Let me go ahead and show you the backup camera. The 360 view is basically a standard feature on this elevation trim. There's a lot of views. There's the front view, back view with the 360. Then you have a front down view, back down view, and then the front rims, so you could see where the rims are going. And then you have the back rims, and then a hitch view, which is nice. So there is a lot of views you could change. Actually, let's go back to the back camera, to the rear camera, and then you could change the lines. So a lot of adjustments. You could do the wide view if you want to, but yeah, there's a lot of adjustments, which is very nice. Here's the back door panel. Back door panel looks very good, just like the front. This right here is nice and soft. I really like this trim. Chrome. This is padded. This is padded. This right here is plastic, which is completely fine. Window switch, chrome trim, which looks very good. I love the stitching. This right here in the bottom is plastic, which is completely fine. Bose sound system. Speaker looks the same as the front, which I really like. GMC did not cheap out and not put Bose back here. There is a good amount of storage place in the bottom of this door, and inside the seats are very comfortable. An adult could sit back here very comfortably, and this right here will bring the seat to the front like that to be able to go into the third row, because the Acadia is a 3-row SUV and it does compete against the Palisade, the Pilot, the Highlander. And again guys, a lot of space. But let's move inside and show you back here. So in the bottom there is some climate controls, auto function mode, fan speed, temperature. There is 2 USB type C's, and then there is an outlet back here, which is nice. And it seems like there is a storage place in the bottom. 2 cup holders back here. As I said, there's a pocket behind the passenger and driver door. And again guys, there is a ton of space. There is an armrest back here, very nice and soft, and you could get it in a full seat, like a bench seat. And let's move to the back. There's some air vents up top, some lights. Let's see if I could turn it on from here. Yes, I can. So it is a button. And let's move to the back. It seems like there is a decent amount of space in the back. This seat is moved all the way to the back, and there is a ton of space for the second row. Back here there's some air vents. There's an LED. There's LED lights back here, which is nice. And there is 1 USB type C on the right, cup holder and a storage place. Same thing on the other side. And yeah, a lot of space. And sitting back here, or the seats back here, are actually extremely comfortable, and my knees are not like very high, so that's a good thing. But again guys, it does compete against the Palisade, the Pilot, the Telluride, the Traverse, the Highlander, and the Ford Explorer. But yeah, there is a lot of 3-row SUVs in this segment. I hope you guys enjoyed this review of this 2024 GMC Acadia Elevation trim. If you guys are around, if you guys are interested, make sure to come and see Luke here at GMC in Wallingford. And if you guys are interested in seeing more videos like this, please like and subscribe, because it does help a lot. And as always, I'll see you next time.